Hi, my name is Jennifer Tiedemann. I'm 43. I live in Denver, Colorado. I was diagnosed with endometriosis when I was 17. I had to have a laparoscopic surgery due to being raped at 15. After I was raped, my periods it was my first time. I bled a lot, and nothing got better. So it was, I think about a couple of weeks before my birthday, I had the laparoscopic surgery. I don't think I really understood exactly what it entailed. It was done by my OBGYN, and it was more of just a hope and a focus of maybe the possibility of having a normal teenage life. I was lucky and blessed. My dad worked for United, and so we had great insurance. So it was covered. Since then, I've had a total of 13 surgeries related to my endometriosis, all laparoscopics, all very in-depth and very much painful. When I was 17, I actually was diagnosed with stage 5, essentially the severest, and it never got better. And last June was my 14th surgery. I ultimately had to have a hysterectomy. I currently, right now, don't have insurance due to last year being all related to my endometriosis. My organs essentially started shutting down. My bowels were no longer working. My digestive system stopped working. My pancreas stopped producing digestive enzymes. My kidneys were in failure. And I never thought it was endometriosis. And after seeing specialists after specialists after specialists, thinking that it was something lower GI related, I took a crapshoot on a doctor in Denver and didn't tell her my history and didn't tell her the severity of diseases that I've had. And we went in and basically didn't know if I was going to have a uterus or not when I came out. She ultimately had to cauterize so much of my insides. It was covering my lungs, part of my heart, my intestines, bowels, kidneys, pretty much everything. It was the worst recovery out of any of them. Not gonna lie, I got arrogant and had them down pat. I kind of knew how many days I'd be down and when I could go back into work. I kind of learned to live with extreme pain all of my life. I know that having the hysterectomy, it may not have cured it. Right now I feel amazing. And yeah, it's weird that I feel that good. What my pain felt like before, oh God. It was a stabbing, burning pain with like pouring salt on it. So not only did I feel like I'm getting sliced and stabbed and burnt from the inside, then it was that lingering salt pain on an open wound. And it would just hit me out of nowhere. And since it's always been just me most of my life, I've always had to work, and I've always wasn't able to take time off and do things. Other essentially complications that I have: irritable bowel, awful irritable bowel. I have Hashimoto's. I'm narcoleptic, but I think it was easier for the doctors to label me as narcoleptic versus saying that it was fatigue or anything else. Since my hysterectomy, I've not needed my narcolepsy pills as much. I'm not in pain anymore, so absolutely second guessing all of it. As far as the gaslighting, yeah, it's kind of awful and sad how so many people just don't understand that pain and that reality that we live in, and that they second guess everything. And so much that second guessing makes you second guess yourself and think that, no, I'm not really going through it. My family didn't understand it. My dad did the best that he could. My mother wasn't around. And my sister really wasn't around either. She was at college. And, I had to learn to deal with it all on my own and put this barrier up for almost my entire life that I don't ever want to ask anybody for help, because I don't ever want to burden anybody. So I've always done it on my own. Last June was a heart surgery, and I'm so grateful to Ann Vanganello and to Charles Thomas. They allowed me to stay with them. They took care of me. It's amazing what we as women allow ourselves to go through and allow ourselves to deal with and fight through. And I've always lived my life choosing to live, choosing to not allow endometriosis or anything else that I've gone through be labeled as that victim.